Yes, it's raining again in Southern California, and it was supposed to rain most of this week. I think I got lucky by it not raining on Monday and Tuesday, but now it is Wednesday and it's basically pouring outside. So instead of, actually and luckily, because there is, for one of the very rare times, there is the epic strike tower within reach of my house. I'm just gonna do this from inside the house so you guys don't have to listen to me inside of the car. The first thing that I want to talk about is, what are your options for beating this Pterosaur Duo? You're going to have a level 30 Alanquah and a level 30 Pteranodon. Now it suggests to you that you use a level 26 to level 30 dinosaurs, and a lot of you already know this, but I get a lot of questions about it, and people will say, I just used my level 24 Thor and it knocked out the whole tower. Why did you bother to use these other dinosaurs? And then the reason is because not everybody has a level 24 Thor. If you have a full team of epics that are mid-20s and higher, go ahead and use them. Like, that's what they're there for, is to give you a free incubator if that is the case. But as a content creator, I can't just think of the elites in the game and think of, well, you know, let me look at my team here. I could go Magna, Dracoceratops, then swap in, and I could use Indoraptor and finish it off with Thor. Like, that makes for pretty terrible content. And so I'm not going to use that. What my goal is, and what the goal for this channel is to help you, no matter what level you're at, to become better. So if you have the unique teams and you have level 30 across the board, you don't even need help with this tower, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow as far as whatever tomorrow brings. But it is day 3 of the Carnival, or Carnival, carnivores, and so I definitely need to get out and try to find time to get some last few of my Proceratosaurus. That's neither here nor there. What I want to talk about is the way that a good percentage of people playing this game are going to be able to take down this, what is not necessarily a difficult tower, but it's kind of a tricky tower. Your very best bet is to have Sucotator. And I'm just gonna kind of say this across the board for anybody who's in the mid-level range of their progress to this game. Get a Sucotator from your alliance, all the ingredients are there. Get a Sucotator and get it to level 15. It is going to prove to be very, very, very beneficial for you in a vast majority of towers. It's just a good, solid dinosaur. It has a good toolkit. If you want to take it up to really high levels, it can actually hold its own at the upper levels of arenas. Sucotator is a good dinosaur that you can get components from your alliance, that if you are kind of wondering, well, what should I be asking for from my alliance? The ingredients for Sucotator is good. If you are starting out in the game, one of the first things that you should do is work towards getting your Sucotator up to level 15. It's just going to make your life a lot easier for a good number of strike towers. Now, having said that, Sucotator is good, but what we're actually looking for this strike tower is instant distraction dinos. So Diplocaulus Gen 2, Ornithormimus, Sucotator, Kulasuchus, Kentrosaurus, Spiky Potato, and then Yoshi. They all have instant distraction. That's going to be pretty valuable in this strike tower because, by all accounts, what's going to happen is Alanquah is going to start off. It's going to do its rampage, which is the move that you want to instant distract to reduce it down to like 10% damage. And then what you're going to do is the AI is going to swap out into Pteranodon, which is a really fast dinosaur. Actually, it's not even a dinosaur, it's a flyer. It's a, what is it? A pterodactyl? No, because pterodactyl, it's a pterosaur. Sorry guys. But what you're going to want to do is, it has a speed of 127 as a pterosaur. So what you're going to want to do is swap out on turn 2 to match their swap. And you want to bring in a Scaffy, which I actually just did a spotlight video on that. I will put a link up here if you guys want to check that out. You could swap into Darwinopterus, or you could swap into Dimorphodon. Any of those are going to work. They're all faster than the 127, which means you're going to go first. And what you're going to do is you're going to drop a bleed down on Pteranodon for that move. And then you actually want to have 2 of those, I think. I think is how this is going to play out. You're going to want 2 of those because I think you're going to swap into them twice. Basically, the strat is going to be pick one of your instant distraction dinosaurs. I think that Succotator is going to be your best option. But if you don't have a high enough Succotator, pick any of those others that have the instant distraction that you have the highest level. The Spiky Potato, it might be a really good option because it can tank some hits outside of the Succotator, outside of the instant distraction. But the reason why Succotator is going to be your best option here is because it also has a bleed move. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stack a couple of bleeds together. So basically the general strategy here is going to be open with your instant distraction dinosaur. Like I said, I highly recommend Succotator. You're going to instant distraction turn 1. Now, let me just put a caveat to this. If when I jump into this tower, if Alanqual doesn't come out first, I have no idea. I'm going to be winging it. But if they bring out Alanqual, and everything that I'm seeing says Alanqual comes out first, it goes Rampage first, and then it's going to swap out. And that's what we're going to play for. Also remember, if you are unsuccessful in your first attempt at this tower, all bets are off. The AI just goes ham and does whatever it wants for the second time around. But a lot of people will say that it's easier the second time around. So going back to our strat for this particular tower, open with Succotator, whatever your instant distraction dinosaur is. On turn 2, swap out to one of your bleeds, and you want to carry 2 of these 3 between Scaffy, between Darwinopterus, between Dimorphodon. They're going to be fodder. See what I did there? But they're going to be fodder. Their whole purpose is to swap in, which is going to be a swap in bleed, and then they're going to drop a second bleed or something down on your opponent, and then they're going to be sacrificed, which is why they're fodder. And then on your next turn, you're going to bring in your Succotator, go instant distraction again, and that should being the operative word, that should take out the Pteranodon, and then Alanqual is going to come back in, and then you just want to kind of try to stack a couple of bleeds and get out of dodge with an epic incubator. I hope that all this, and I hope the little infographic helps you guys out in case I wasn't super clear. But first thing I'm going to do is, for good luck, I'm going to spin the supply drop, and then I need to set up my team because I haven't even done this yet. I'm going to go, I don't know, I'm going to go not Irritator, Succotator. I'm going to go Succotator. I'm not going to go, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Darwin. Although I do want to double check my Darwin just to make sure, because I think these bleeds have a cooldown. Oh, but see, I can cleanse. I could pin, I could cleanse. I don't know. We'll go Darwin. We'll go Dimodactylus in here. Let me see where my Dimodactylus is. I don't find my Dimodactylus. One thing I missed in yesterday's video, if you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, I did like the 5 things, which actually ended up being 7 things that I would like to see to improve the game. And I missed a major one that I can't believe I missed, quite honestly. The ability to sort your dinosaurs, whether it be by HP, by moves, by rarity, by name, I don't care. I would love to have a way to sort my figures other than just level. Because as you see, I can't remember what Dimodactylus looks like off the top of my head. I mean, I kind of know, but I'm gonna put in Spiky Potato just because I know where that one is. And then the hunt is on for Dimodactylus. Okay, I finally got my team all squared away. Let's cross our fingers and hope that the math works out on this tower. You only have to beat them once. If you lose once, it's gonna cost you 200 hard cash, and as always, kind of my mantra is, if you were close and maybe just a crit landed that knocked you out, otherwise you probably would have won, then go ahead and spend the 200 hard cash. If you just got demolished, then it's probably not worth it, because like I said, the AI just kind of goes crazy with what they want to do, and Yeah, I don't know. You just don't want to end up spending 700 hard cash for this incubator. That's the ultimate deal. So if you're close, go ahead and retry. If you weren't even close, maybe it just wasn't meant to be. All right, let's see if I can do this strat properly. Opening move is going to be, they started with Allen Claw, so I'm good here. The temptation is to go for the bleed. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with my instant distraction here, which is gonna reduce the damage by 90%, which is going to mitigate a bunch of that rampage there. Swap out. Pteranodon came in just as everybody's reporting. So this is good. So far we're doing well. Gonna drop the, what is it, the 25% bleed. And the reason why you wanted something faster than 127 is because you wanted to go first on your next turn. I'm going to do the, what is it, the gashing wound, which is gonna be an additional 30. So now I'm doing 55 or 30, yeah, 55% damage. Ouch. And then here's where we want to bring in your instant distraction again. So I'm going to bring in my Sucutator. I'm going to go instant distraction again because I'm trying to preserve my health. And instant distraction is a priority move, which means impact and run. So it didn't count on the impact and run here. Oh, but it was still bound. That's why it doesn't matter. One dinosaur each. I still have 3 full health dinosaurs. Now the problem is I don't have the ability to instant distract here. So what I'm gonna wanna do is, what is the damage here gonna be? Rampage 2 times, which is gonna be 24 and change, which is gonna be too much for me. So I'm gonna swap out into my Darwinopterus because I'm going to, again, drop an initial like 25% damage. Rampage should knock me out here. And it does. Now here's why Sucutator is better than the rest. Because I think I can go Gashing Wound here to do another umpteen% damage. And then I can go instant distraction, which is going to keep me alive. And it looks like that this pretty much worked out to perfection. Let's see, as long as he doesn't do, and it's not, it's only going to do like 200 and something damage. And then Allen Claw should bleed out. There you go. I hope that this video helped. Like, that is a complete step-by-step of how to take out this tower. And when it came to the Dimorphodon and when it came to the Darwinopterus, it didn't even matter what level mine were. They were dead in one hit. They were simply there to drop the bleeds down and go for the assist, if we're talking in sports terms. Good news for you guys. I actually have 2 epic incubators to open up here, which is gonna be really nice. One is the battle incubator from the arena, and then the one from this tower. So they can be anything. What do I want? I don't even know. I'm at the point where I just don't even care. Orlycosaurus would be nice. Like, there's so many that I need that I'm just happy with whatever. As long as I don't get like Concavinator, that wouldn't be great. All right, lots of coin. I'm getting so many coin. You see how low my coin is? So 15,000 is almost 50% of what I had in store. So Gallimimus, hats, Baryonyx Gen 2, Proceratosaurus, which is nice. I definitely wanted that. Inky, it's only 63, so that's okay. Inky is a good dinosaur. You can't ever have too much. The fact that I only got 63 means that the next one is gonna be my big one. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a useful epic. And T-Rex. Again, same boat as Anki, just always useful. I don't have an immediate use. I'm nearing 6,000, but once I start working on other T-Rex components, hybrids, than Indoraptor, they're gonna start going really quick. So it's always nice to like stockpile as much as you can. And then, like I said, I have another epic incubator from the Battle Arena. Same type of deal, 15,000 coin, and it can be anything again. It's the same incubator that I just got. Anki Gen 2, okay. More hats, okay. Diplocaulus Gen 2 is a pretty lackluster rare in the current meta. Awesome. More Pterosaur. I really hit a home run with that, for sure. More T-Rex, again, same deal. It's great. And finally, well, and then there's second Doptosaurus. Anyways, quick video today. I hope that this works for you guys. I hope you found this helpful. To the higher level players, remember, just take your Thor and crush through it. You don't need to be fancy and try to use a strat for everybody else. I hope that this strat helps you, and I hope that you are able to claim what should be, on a scale of 1 to 10, this was probably like a 6 as far as Epic Strike Towers, maybe a 7 for Epic Strike Towers as far as getting that Epic Incubator. That's all I got for this one. So until next time.